Bollinger Innovations Stock Forecast. Hello, traders, and welcome to our technical analysis of BINI. We are going to dive deep into the numbers and charts to see what the data from August 1. First, let's start with a general overview and the current trend. On August 1, the BINI stock price closed at 0.0347, a significant drop from its opening price of 0.0369. The price action shows a clear and powerful bearish impulse for the day, with the price closing near its low of 0.0311. This is a strong indication of an ongoing and accelerating downtrend. The stock is trading far below all its key moving averages, reinforcing that the long-term trend is very bearish and showing no signs of a reversal yet. Moving on to the price and volume. The stock's price decrease was accompanied by an astronomical volume of 150,390,349 shares. This is a massive outlier volume, suggesting a major capitulation event or a news-driven sell-off. A price drop on such high volume indicates strong conviction from sellers and confirms the strength of the bearish move. This is not a small low liquidity event. It's a powerful statement from the market that should not be ignored. When we examine the moving averages, we find a very bearish picture. The closing price of 0.0347 is well below all the simple moving averages and exponential moving averages, from the short-term 5-day averages all the way to the 200-day averages. This is a classic and very strong bearish signal. All the moving average lines are sloping downwards, which confirms and validates the downtrend across multiple time frames. The price is also trading far below the Bollinger middle band at 0.0641, and it has broken below the lower band at 0.0441, indicating extreme bearish pressure. Now let's look at the technical indicators. The RSI 14 is at 25.38, which is deep in oversold territory, suggesting that the selling might be overextended and a bounce could be imminent. The Williams R14 is at negative 93.76, also confirming the extreme oversold condition. However, a potential bullish divergence is emerging on the MACD. The MACD histogram is turning positive at 0.0006 as the MACD line at negative 0.0047 crosses above the MACD signal line at negative 0.0048. This could be an early warning sign of a potential reversal or a temporary bounce. On the other hand, the Arun up is at 0.0 and the Arun down is at 100.0, which is the strongest possible signal of a powerful and well-established downtrend. The ADX14 is at 40.15, a value over 25, which confirms that the current trend is not only moving in a direction, but also has very strong force behind it. The MFI 14 is at 4.07, which is extremely low, confirming a massive outflow of money that aligns with the high volume sell-off. Regarding linear regression, while we don't have a specific indicator for it in the data, a simple observation of the price action and moving averages shows a clear, steep negative linear trend. The price is consistently establishing lower highs and lower lows, and this latest price action confirms a continuation of this strong downward trend. Based on our analysis, let's predict the opening for the next trading day. The price closed at the VWAP of 0.0347, indicating the average transaction price for the day was right at the close. Given the extreme oversold conditions and the massive volume, a bounce is plausible, but the strong bearish trend could easily push it lower. A fair opening price would likely be very close to the close, perhaps between 0.033 and 0.035. Now let's talk about support and resistance levels and how the current price relates to them. The day's low of 0.0111 is the immediate support. Below that, the price is in uncharted territory based on this data, which is a high-risk situation. The immediate resistance is the day's open at 0.0369. A more significant hurdle would be the middle Bollinger Band at 0.0641, which is now a very long way off. The price is extremely far below any meaningful resistance, suggesting the path of least resistance is still down. The price is also trading below the Bollinger lower band, a very strong bearish signal. Using the ATR 14 value of 0.0073, we can project the likely high and low for the next trading day. Based on the last close of 0.0347, we could expect a potential high of around 0.042 and a potential low of around 0.0274. The low is particularly important as a break of that level would put the stock in a new, lower price range. Considering all the data, here are a few possible scenarios. Scenario 1, and the most likely, is a continuation of the downtrend. The strong ADX and Arun signals, coupled with the massive volume sell-off, could continue to drive the price down, potentially testing the projected low. Scenario 2 is a dead cat bounce. The extremely oversold RSI and Williams R, combined with the bullish MACD histogram, could lead to a short-term bounce. However, given the powerful trend, this bounce may not last long. The third scenario is a brief consolidation. The stock may trade sideways for a period as the market digests the massive volume and price drop, allowing the oversold indicators to normalize. In conclusion, our analysis based on the provided data show a security in a very powerful and dangerous downtrend. The extreme oversold readings on indicators like RSI and Williams R, along with the massive volume, could point to a potential bounce or a capitulation event. However, the Arun and ADX indicators confirm a very strong bearish trend that should not be underestimated. The risk of further decline is very high, and any potential bounce should be treated with extreme caution. This is not a stock for novice traders or those with a low risk tolerance.